Welcome to another episode of Otaku Don. I am the host with the most, aka Sleepy Melbourne, in the building with Just Charles. And we are here to talk about One Piece, chapter 111. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment below. But alright, we got a full cover page of the 3 top characters in One Piece. And not by strength, but just by who the fandom is behind. Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji.
We got more Zoro news this week. Let's go.
We did. Also, we get a full cover spread of
color cover spread.
Everybody on Bubbles eating fries, having a grand old time.
Oda just be drawing whatever comes to his mind for full cover pages.
Pretty much, he said.
It's got nothing to do with nothing.
This is going to be fun, and so he drew something fun and whimsical.
All right, what do we got?
We have Mars breaking through the no, not Mars.
The Birdman.
Yes,
breaking that is what I'm officially calling him because one planet is Jupiter.
Yes.
Oh,
Jupiter
crashed through the lapis sphere, and then he, with the amount of work that he put into that, you thought they would actually reap something. It's just like he shows up and it's just like, well, there's nothing here.
Well, he got what he wanted.
What, did he stop the recording?
No,
that's what he wanted.
They got one thing that they wanted.
What's that?
A Vegapunk. They still need one.
For what?
To continue working with the Mother Flame. That's why they were not getting rid of York, and now they found York.
I guarantee you York is probably the most useless of all the Vegapunks.
She's probably lazy, but she's extremely smart. All she does is eat and poop, but she is also just as smart as the other ones. I mean, that as well.
That betrays. Anyway.
Yes, but
so you got a Vegapunk. Congratulations.
We see Jinbei make it to Zoro finally, and we have Zoro not wanting to leave because
he decided
Rob Lucci won't fall, and so he said, well, no, he's still standing. Like, I gotta cut him again. If you see Rob Lucci's body, there's 3 cuts on his whole body, and Zoro's like, nah, I'm gonna do
Zoro
it again.
Did what other people normally do to him inside of chapters. He did it to them. Like, I swear, he walked away from fighting Mihawk the first time better than this.
Yes,
this dude is sitting there like, oh god.
Yep, he said, I'm gonna cut you again, but
those cuts is at least 6 to 8 inches deep across everything.
Yeah, no, he hit
the arms, the chest,
mid chest, the stomach. He was not playing. Like, these are some good gashes. I like this. I like to see Rob Lucci like this.
It was just like, I was out here playing games. Yeah, apparently, yeah. I guess I am Jinbei in terms of the Straw Hat Pirates, because then I showed up as just like, well, what are we doing? Nah, I'm about to go. Nah, dog. What you about to do? What?
Yep, 5,000 bricks to send Lucci away, knocking him out of his awakened form.
And
then he runs into the Flying Gorosei. Rob Lucci of the Surface report. And so he basically starts to snitching, talking about where Vegapunk is.
I don't think you can technically qualify that as snitching. He is doing his job. He's kind of a...
Nah, he's snitching. He's snitching. But he does ask for them to spare Kaku's life, which...
Isn't Kaku the long-nosed weirdo?
Yep, long-nosed giraffe. Right here. Kaku's all bandaged up.
Why does he need his life spared?
Because he's trapped in the Labosphere with the rest of the other 2 Straw Hats and everybody.
Oh, I mean, you know who's also in the Labosphere now? Apparently him, because that's how hard Jinbei hit you.
Well, yeah, no, they go around, but we get to Luffy and the Giants. They're having a great time seeing Luffy, throwing them up and down in their hands, talking to him about how he looks like the sun god, how they haven't seen him in 2 years and are happy to be reunited, and it feels so good. And then they blow their horn and say it's time to retreat. And then Mars gets upset and decides to roar and use a hockey roar.
So conquers hockey.
Yes, which...
Unless you use armament hockey to reinforce his lungs and then roar. But I feel like that would just be an attack.
That's what I feel like this was. I feel like he used a roar attack that blew all of Luffy's Scar shoes, hat, little belt off. Knocked everything off him but his pants.
You got your full Looney Tunes shot. And it came back together, obviously, because, it's Looney Tunes.
Yeah, but we have Dorian Broggy using the shield Salavine to protect against the charging attack from the boar. And then they go ahead and smack him with Split Skylada. Skylada is so weird. It's Skylda. Skylda. Yeah, Skylada. Just a weird word.
Oh, it'll probably just get a whole new name in English.
But if that's where you stand, then we have to erase you from the world's history with him. Oh. The Venom, watch out. And so then Luffy becomes...
I'm out.
Otani.
Yeah. This is...
Luffy becomes Otani, puts his good old baseball hat on, and hits a 3-hit home run, sending the exploding Venom balls back to the Gorosei.
And you got a full-on mushroom, which I'm surprised they actually depict it.
I enjoy that. I like that we also see Luffy having some wherewithal and like battle strategy where he's like, nah, Dorian Broggy, we don't keep fighting after that attack. We run away now because they don't get injured. They just keep regenerating. And until I understand that, we might as well just get up out of here. Old Luffy would have been like, nah, I'm going to just stay here and keep punching them.
I'm going to punch them through the regeneration. Eventually it'll stop.
Yeah, and it's just like, Luffy, I don't know if that is the best decision here. That's how Crocodile ended up stabbing you through the chest so many times until you finally had to use like some intelligence and be like,
that's how I figured out blood stops you from transforming.
Yeah, but let's not try and almost die every time we want to figure something out.
I mean, it doesn't really even seem like the Gorosei can actually damage them from what I've seen.
I don't think they can damage them, but I think in the battle of attrition where Luffy's
the
thing has
invincible
a time.
person versus person on time crunch.
Yeah,
he will eventually lose.
Yeah, so that's my thing, is Luffy eventually lose just because he's on a time crunch. It's not that they're stronger than him.
But it seems like he can stay inside of gear 5 longer every single time he goes into it.
Oh, yeah. It seems like he's definitely getting a lot more adjusted to it. But we see Bonnie's group make it to the ship, and the Admiral's standing in Bonnie's way, acting like some hoes. We see a monster approach York, and she said it spoke. Who are you? Leave me be. So she doesn't know that this is the Gorosei.
I don't know if she cares.
I don't think that no one knew that they could do this. I think this was a surprise. Kizaru's being a little punk. I hate Kizaru. I hope he gets his comeuppance.
And just kind of resting. He doesn't want to be healed.
Because his wounds can't be healed. They're on his heart for being a punk and betraying Sentomaru and Vegapunk. And still losing.
I mean, something lasting had to come from this. Because ultimately, all we got out of this conflict was, they have endless regeneration, so we're going to have to intrigue that out. And now that that's disseminated inside of the world, now Dragon can now act on that information and figure out how to stop that limitless regeneration.
Yeah, I feel like he'll definitely get that information. Also, at the end of the chapter, we get the giant standing above all of the trees and buildings on the island, overlooking the ocean, apologizing to Joy Boy. I'm interested to see if it starts attacking.
Oh, Oh, it's probably inside that weird Nation zone. Probably another one of those types of things, and maybe he just has animal friends that are just kind of around.
I needed to start attacking because if it goes against the girl, so they're gonna have their hands full, and Luffy and them are gonna escape. So finally, we got the giant robot back in action. We got a 3-week break,
which is the worst.
We're gonna do some theorizing and talking about what's going on in One Piece. I might check out the anime, see where we're at, see if there's how everything is going there. I'm enjoying Egghead Island so far with the anime, but I do watch it in like 3 or 4 episode chunks.
So it means you can actually get like a significant amount of forward movement.
Yeah.
The only other thing I'll say is the official reason for this break is because of the passing of Akira Toriyama, and it caused Oda to be a lot more conscientious about where his health is. So do not be surprised if manga all over start taking more breaks because, well, I mean, as much as a manga can be, I would say Akira Toriyama is kind of a workaholic because that Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, working like consulting on Dragon Ball Super, working on every single Dragon Quest game. He's like as close to a workaholic as a manga can be, and Akira Toriyama is that.
Yeah, no, he was doing it a lot of Sandboy. He did that, or Desert Sandboy, which is now become a game. He was involved in that. The new Dragon Ball show that's coming out where they're chibis. He basically wasn't supposed to be involved with that, but came in to like look it over at the very end, and then came up with like hella characters, basically the whole storyline and all this other stuff for it. So it's just like there's a lot of stuff that might be coming out.
Oda wants to make it to the end of this story, so it means he's just got to pace himself. Or it's either that or you got to make shorter manga. So it means you can actually take breaks inside the middle of it.
Yes.
So
other than that, though,
blessings to him, blessings to Akira Toriyama, inspiration for a lot of the stuff that we love.
Yes, a legend amongst men. But make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment below.
Bye bye.